Discover the fortress story, the origins of the tower. The Tower of London is almost 1,000 years old. It is named after its oldest building, the White Tower. William the Conqueror built the White Tower after he invaded England from northern France in 1066. The Tower of London has been a secure fortress, a royal palace, and an infamous prison. Today, it protects the crown jewels. Built by William the Conqueror in 1078, the tower was a symbol of Norman power and a strategic fortress to control the city. Over the centuries, it was expanded and fortified by successive monarchs, including Henry III and Edward I. The tower was a royal palace, a fortress, and an armory, but it's perhaps best known for its role as a prison. From the 1100s, the tower became an infamous prison. Between 1483 and 1941, 22 prisoners were executed inside the walls, including Anne Boleyn, second wife of King Henry VIII in 1536. Other notable prisoners include John Balliol, King of Scotland, who was imprisoned in 1296, the princes in the tower, Edward V and Richard of York, who disappeared in 1483, Guy Fawkes, the gunpowder plot conspirator, who was tortured and executed in 1606 execution memorial. For over 900 years, the Tower of London has stood sentinel over the city, its imposing walls bearing witness to monarchs, executions, and prisoners. This iconic landmark has served as a palace, a prison, and even a place of execution, with a history that's as fascinating as it is brutal. There has been a memorial to the executed prisoners in this location. These documented cases all occurred between 1540 and 1640. Torture was never officially a part of English law. It was almost exclusively used during interrogation of prisoners. These prisoners were being investigated for serious crimes, such as robbery and murder, particularly in the late 16th and 17th centuries. Torture was used on political prisoners accused of treason. Prisoners and executions. The tower's most famous prisoner is Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII, who was beheaded on Tower Green in 1536. Her ghost is said to haunt the tower, along with those of Catherine Howard, Henry VIII's fifth wife, and Lady Jane Grey, the 9 Days Queen. A World Heritage Site. The Tower of London is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its cultural and historical significance. As the inscription reads, the Tower of London, a royal palace and fortress, built by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, has been a symbol of power and a place of execution, imprisonment, and coronation for over 900 years. This sculpture marks the spot where Queen Anne Boleyn was thought to have been executed in 1536. In 1861, Queen Victoria visited the tower and was so moved by the story of Anne Boleyn that she ordered a plaque to be placed here. The Yeoman Warders, also known as Beefeaters, have been guarding the tower since 1485. These iconic figures are known for their red and gold uniforms and their stories of the tower's history. The Tower of London, a palace, prison, and place of execution. Torture at the Tower. Torture was very rare in England, though statistics are not complete. Torture was ordered for at least 81 prisoners. Of these, 48 were held in the Tower of London. In several cases, they were brought from other prisons specifically to be tortured here.
No, that's this is the wrap. Look, so can you see that?
The tower is also home to the British Crown Jewels, a collection of coronation regalia and precious stones, including the famous Koh-i-Noor diamond. Today, the Tower of London is one of the UK's most popular tourist attractions, welcoming millions of visitors each year. Its dark history and imposing architecture continue to fascinate and intimidate, a reminder of the power and brutality of the monarchies that shaped England.